Guys, if you guys know me for the Super Bowl, what I get very interested about, not just the halftime show, it's the movie trailers. This is what I love about Super Bowl the most. I get very excited when I see the, the movie trailers. I know there was a lot of, movie studios that were, skipping out this year because how expensive it is. And I was very surprised by one trailer that no one talked about because Netflix was not going to be part of this, Super Bowl because it's super expensive. And the trailer that dropped out of nowhere caught me by surprise for a second. I thought this was like a parody to like a movie trailer. I wasn't sure what was going on. The Adventures of Cliff Booth, the trailer for the second part, the continuation of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that follows the character of Cliff Booth, starring Brad Pitt, written by Tarantino himself, but not directed by Quentin Tarantino. It's going to be by another legendary director that is directed by, it's going to be David Fincher. It comes out this year. We don't have an exact date on when this film is going to be released, but it pretty much takes place 8 years after the original, the first Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it follows Cliff Booth. There's rumors that, I'm not sure if it's 100% confirmation, but there's rumors that DiCaprio's character of Rick Dalton is not going to show up in this film, which I am a little bit bummed about because that's what worked in the first film. The chemistry between Cliff Booth and Rick Dalton was off the charts. I've watched this movie 10 times, and every time I'm like, damn, I wish I knew these two fictional characters and would be able to spend a day with them and just hang out, have a couple margaritas, get a little drunk, get a little drunk, smoke some of that, funny cigarette that Cliff Booth smoked at the end, and see what happens if there's any ramifications of what happened at the end of the first film with him, going off on the hippies at the end of the film. But this gets released this year, and I was very surprised for the trailer. I've not watched the whole trailer. I've just watched a little bit of snippets here and there, but I want to react to the full trailer with you guys. But before we get started, if you guys like movie news, anything that has to do with films, shows, DC, Marvel, this is a channel for you guys. I talk a little bit about everything, but I really talk about stuff that I usually like the most because it's easier for me to talk about it and a little bit more passionate about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you guys do not miss a beat on any of the movie news.
So you helped Rick subdue those hippie intruders, huh?
Something like that.
You say that like there's more to it.
I don't possess many talents, but I know better than getting away with a good story.
As a girl from Tenet. David Fincher, man. Oh, I forgot they blurred all the stuff that seemed like a little too much for TV, and I thought that was clever. Even like the alcoholic drinks. Is he a bartender? Oh, he does those car smashing things. See what's going on a little bit.
Think you're real funny, huh?
I'm a little funny.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right, that's pretty cool. I think he's a bartender. So as you can see, you can tell he was in the back with someone else behind a bar serving drinks. We're both wearing like this like tiki Hawaiian looking shirt. I'm pretty sure that's the uniform of the bar that they're working on. We also saw him doing those, what is it called? Like, I forgot the name of it, but when you go to like a fair or something and then you see those cars that pretty much how they win is they have to, destroy each other. He's doing some of that. It still seemed like he's working somewhat in something to do with movies because he was in a movie theater a couple times walking in the back or in front of the movie theater. But overall, guys, I think it looks pretty cool. I think they did a pretty good marketing when they were blurring out some of the like the stuff like that's not appropriate for kids, like drinking, girls with topless, unless they're not topless, they're just kind of scratch that out. I thought that was pretty cool, but I will say you don't really know what the movie really is about, and I think it's kind of hard to tell if you've only seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood once, if you know what really this is about. But maybe they'll do another trailer. It was kind of hard to tell. There's some couple parts which seemed a little dark to me. It was kind of hard to tell what was going on. I'll probably give this another watch and kind of dive a little bit deep into it. But this takes place 8 years after You can tell kind of the style of his hair. His hair is kind of changing a little bit more. So I would think it would take place in the late 70s, because then the first one was taking place in the late 60s, transitioning to the 70s. But what's it called? And at the end, you can tell that some guys kind of show up at a bar or showed up at a place, and I think the bar he's working at, they probably want to rob the place. He's probably gonna have another epic showdown at the end or something like that. Fincher had that crazy fight scene in his last movie, The Killer, which was really cool. If you guys have not seen The Killer, go watch it. It's a cool David Fincher film. Very stylish. They have a crazy fight scene where they're inside a house, and I think that they might do something pretty cool like that. But yeah, guys, that was my trailer reaction to the Adventures of Cliff Booth. This is the continuation of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Hopefully, Mr. Rick Dalton makes an appearance. That'd be cool if he did. That'd be pretty awesome. I would be cheeking from ear to ear. But yeah, guys, that was my trailer reaction. I will see you guys next time. Take care.